I have rewatched my previous year's goal videos in kind of preparation for this, but I want to go over some plans for 2026, channel goals, social media goals, just kind of recapping everything that was achieved last year and talking about what I want to do this year. A lot of my goals from 2025 have turned out to be successful, so I've earned a gold star for several of them. First goal was to reach 1,000 subscribers. I actually achieved that, almost double. At this point I have almost 2,000 subscribers, but I achieved 1,000 in June, which was really exciting, really awesome. And then I did a giveaway to kind of celebrate, where I got to send out some silly figurines and fun stuff like that, which was really really fun. I really hope the people who won the giveaway are enjoying their silly goodies. Zerian the Wizard Season 2 was also on my list, and I can go ahead and give that one a gold star. I created 5 episodes. I'm very proud of them. They're some of my favorites, I think, that I've made so far. There was the Zerian the Wizard merch campaign, spring campaign, where I was planning on making a bunch of Zerian the Wizard merch and offering it up in my shop. I designed some figurines for my website and my portfolio, and also sent them out as a giveaway prize. I was kind of vague booking about it in my previous goal video, where I was like, I'm hoping to do something in 3D, and I had no idea what was going to come of it, but I ended up investing in a 3D printer. I cataloged that journey and talked about kind of the process in 3D printing, and I was nervous about that one. I talked about how I speak a project into existence, and then sometimes it doesn't come to fruition, and then I get really sad. There's something to making a video about it and not wanting to disappoint yourself, so the Zerian the Wizard Spring Campaign Gold Star. 3D product design for a portfolio, so I can check that one off the list. I also created some other original pieces. Really excited about this figurine series. She was a completely new creation from this year, really exciting. I also have done earrings! I have some silly cardamons on today. Next on my list was a fully functional portfolio website and shop. Done. Gold star. Channel giveaway. I reached 1,000 subs and I hosted a giveaway, gave away some Zerian the Wizard merch that I had been designing. All of those things were kind of intermingled, and they kind of went together, so they kind of motivated me and they stacked on top of each other into this kind of bigger picture, which was successful. Very happy. Next was running a booth at a convention. I'm so excited to say that this one also gets a gold star. I was really nervous that I wouldn't be able to do it towards the end of the year. I had several applications fall through. Things were getting canceled left and right, but luckily I was able to attend an anime convention and sell a lot of the things that I had been designing. I had a ton of fun. I learned a lot. I also made a video about that experience, which was really great. I learned a lot of things. I have a lot of plans to kind of continue that, so I'll get to that in a second. The next bullet point was to finish one old project. In my recap, or in my check-in video, I said I had kind of half a gold star, or I could give it like half a gold star, because I was specifically talking about some game design projects that I have sitting on my files on my computer. The point-and-click adventure game series, or the Daily Mail visual novel that I've been working on, is still in the works. I have demos live on my website, so I'll be able to update. As I get time here and there, I can post an update and upload it to the iframe on my website and just, kind of keep building on it. So I've got it to a point where it's shareable, but I wouldn't call it done. One of the things I mentioned was this Candy Girl series that I had put together. I 3D designed it several years ago, and I just kind of made a animation rendering of it, but I didn't think anything else would come after that, because manufacturing figurines was something I was looking into. It wasn't possible. But now that I have a 3D printer, I can do things like this. So I'll be charitable with myself and go ahead and say gold star. I finished an old figurine and made a new one as well to kind of go together. They're cute little candy girls. Available at my shop, and we'll be taking them to anime conventions in the future too. One of the last things on my list was Zerian the Wizard Season 3. This one I did not achieve. My plan was 5 episodes a season. I posted 1 episode, still working on the next one. It's planned to be out here pretty soon, but my schedule might kind of move it around. I'm not sure exactly when it's going to get posted, but the next Zerian the Wizard episode in season 3 is on the way, in development, and I have some other episodes planned. The last thing on my list was to post a video every week. I came really close to hitting this one. There were a couple of weeks where, you know, life happened, things fell short. It was a good practice to kind of get me in the rhythm of posting and being consistent, so I think it was still beneficial towards me in the overall picture. I achieved 1,000 subs, I did a giveaway, I've been working on a lot of personal projects, and now it's time to refocus and get ready for 2026. 2026, there is a lot to do. My goal, I'm going to step it up, I'm going to get stepped up, and I'm going to reach 5,000 subs this year. I also want to post 1 video a week. I'm rearranging my schedule so that hopefully fan animations will be coming out more frequently, with Zerian the Wizard episodes kind of interdispersed in between those. I'm hoping to do like maybe 1 a month or something like that. I really want to lock in like a consistent schedule now that I'm kind of in the rhythm of posting so much. We'll put 1 video a week on the list, and I also would like to say maybe 5 Zerian the Wizard episodes, and I'd like to keep them high quality. I also would like to bring to life a couple new animation ideas that I have kind of in my brain. I've been working on them here and there, but I haven't quite figured out exactly how I want to finalize it, or, you know, maybe make it serialized or a standalone. I have to kind of think about it. So I'm being vague again because I'm not quite sure, but we'll say 5 Zerian the Wizard original series episodes, and then let's do 1 original animation, and maybe you'll meet a new character very soon. I'd like to go to three events. It took a lot out of me because I'm a little bit of a homebody, but I'd like to go to 3 events, and I'd like to, you know, sell the things I'm designing. I'm putting more stickers on the store. I'm constantly updating my website. I wanted to just kind of continue making merch, continue, you know, experimenting with 3D printing and model design and figurine making, and I'll, you know, post about my experience and what I learned, and it'll just be kind of like an art journey. I also would like to have more of a like talking head series about things I'm inspired by, like several cartoons, video games. I'd like to kind of dive into a couple of topics. I only did like a couple videos about those sorts of things the past year or 2. And I really enjoy making them. It's just kind of a matter of sitting down and doing it and collecting all of my thoughts. I have a million things I'd like to say about Adventure Time, Being Puppy Cat, several, you know, games that I love like Zelda. You know, I have a lot of things I would love to do, like just thought pieces on, and talk about how it's inspired my work. At least 3. I like to put a number on things, because those will be lower priority items in between, you know, my regular scheduled content, but I'd like to kind of broaden things. I have gotten back into streaming. I used to stream maybe in like, I don't know, 2021. That was a long time ago. I used to have a fun streaming setup, and I had a good time doing some games and things like that. I've been experimenting with drawing streams. I posted a poll on my channel, and people said they might be interested in like animation streams, so I can maybe try that out. I'm a little nervous because I have a kind of an unusual process, but I wonder if people would find that interesting. Be on the lookout for maybe a stream or 2. I've been trying to come up with a regular schedule. I'd like to stream, let's say stream once a month, but I'll probably do it like once a week. I'll say once a month because, you know, like I say, life happens. 2025 was a really great year. I got a lot done. I'm planning on doing some more fan animations. I'm planning on trying to do some more originals, push out some more fun things. Maybe I'll come online here like this and do some talking videos. You can tell me what sorts of things you're interested in, if you like video game deep dives, if you like cartoon deep dives. I'd really love to talk specifically about like I don't know, specific Adventure Time episodes that really like resonated with me, or you know, why I like why I'm so obsessed with being Puppy Cat. And like kind of the unique tone and art style that it's got. There's a lot of things I feel like I could ramble on about. I specifically like to talk about art and cartoons, so if that sort of thing sounds interesting, you know, let me know. And don't forget, I've got some big subscriber goals, so like and subscribe, comment, engage. I love it, you love it. If you're an artist, feel free to drop your goals in the comments, let me know what you're excited to see, and thanks so much for watching.